How many one-on-one business presentations do you need to do every single day in order to be successful in your network marketing business? The answer is none, because of the 3 amazing tips I'm about to share with you. First, I'm going to share with you how to leverage your time on social media. Second, I'm going to show you how to leverage the Facebook algorithm so that Facebook will actually bring prospects and leads to your business. And make sure you stay all the way to the end, because lastly, I'm going to show you the 2 ways to dominate and crush your competition by using social media. On average, how long does it take for you to do a one-on-one presentation with somebody? How many of them can you realistically do in a day? And how many can you do before you're not on your A game anymore and you're kind of burned out? The most one-on-one presentations I've ever done was 15. I was checking off those boxes as fast as I could to find out how many people I could go through. My presentation at the end of the day wasn't as good as it had been in the morning. My enthusiasm was waning. I was exhausted. One-on-one presentations are okay, but you're limited because you're only seeing one person at a time and you're presenting it over and over and over again, and you're limited by time because it takes a lot of time to talk to each person individually. Home meetings. Home meetings are a little bit better because you can pile up a whole load of people and bring them to the meeting, but it still takes a lot of time. And once the meeting's done, you gotta go load up your car again and bring more people to the next meeting. Have you ever heard the phrase short-term imbalance for long-term balance? That's how I built my business in the beginning. But the problem with that was that there were things that I missed that I couldn't get back. I didn't know it at the time, but I missed out on my son's very last baseball game ever. After that baseball game, he decided he didn't want to play baseball again. I missed my son's last baseball game because I didn't get to determine when this home meeting was. I was just expected to be there. And it relied on other people's schedule. Sometimes when I was scheduling one-on-ones, they weren't very convenient for me because I had to leave it up to when it was convenient to that other person. Same with home meetings. When I was taking people to home meetings, I just had to rely on when those home meetings were and hope that the other person was free and able to go. The most one-on-one presentations that I was ever able to do in one day was 15. 15 presentations. And it was a huge chunk of time because each presentation averaged about 20 to 30 minutes long. And then I'd go to the next one. I'm not even taking into account the drive time, but that's 20 minutes times 15 presentations. That's a huge chunk of my day. Put that in contrast with being able to do social media. Let's say on average that my video is like 5 minutes long. I can go on to Facebook and I can do a video and I can share my journey and I can ask people if they're interested in knowing more information. This eliminates anybody that's not the perfect fit for my product and my opportunity. And so I don't have to waste my time by showing them what I've got to offer. And in addition, I only have to record that video once and it's gonna stay up on my profile and Facebook's gonna show it to more and more people. So let's say that my video is shared to 100 people. How long would that take me if I was trying to do 100 one-on-one presentations? Remember, I said that my record was 15 in one day. How many days would it take me to get to 100 presentations? That's a lot of time. Whereas I can leverage social media, I can record the video once and it's up there for people to watch over and over again and bring new leads into my business without me actually having to present it over and over again. Let me know in the comments below, what's your record for the number of presentations that you've done in a day? When I was doing presentations, I got a lot of no's, like major rejection, and it sucked. And these were people that I knew I was gonna see all over town, and they were people that I went to church with and that I saw at school and that I'd run into at the grocery store. And I hated being told no. And then it was kind of daunting to follow up with them because it was like, hey, remember that thing that you told me no to? Are you interested in it now? Is now the right time? Because invariably at some point in those people's life, it's gonna be their high noon. It's gonna be their time and they're gonna need my opportunity or they're gonna need my products, right? The fortune is definitely in the follow-up. But when you're constantly following up, first of all, it's daunting to try to keep track of who you're supposed to be following up with. And secondly, it kind of turns into that salesy, spammy thing. Like, people run when they see you coming. You no longer get invited to the block parties. As I'd run into these people that I talked to, I would try to bring the conversation around to my network marketing. On social media, that's no longer an issue. All of your posts will do the follow-up for you. Out of sight is out of mind. There are probably people that you've talked to that were maybe a little bit interested in what you had to offer, but still had some questions or were a little bit unsure about how it worked. And so now you're out of sight, out of mind. They're not thinking about it, and they totally and completely forget about it. Whereas on social media, if you're posting about it, and as you're posting about your lifestyle, as you're showing how network marketing works, as you're showing how your problems are being solved with the product, that person, your perfect prospect, is seeing those posts, is seeing your videos, and they're constantly and continually being reminded of why they might be interested in network marketing and why your products are perfect for them. And even for those people that weren't interested and didn't want your products, there might come a time when they have a problem and the solution is your products or is joining your opportunity. And since you're right there and they're seeing your posts constantly, they'll reach out to you when it's their turn and when they're at that high noon and they have a problem to solve, because you're on social media, you're at the front of their mind. And they'll reach out to you because they'll know that you have the solution. And since they've been following you, they know you, they like you, and they trust you, and they know that you can help them out. Making the decision to post daily on social media sounds easy, but it can be really daunting and really overwhelming. Click on the link below and grab your free social media Igniter guide. It's gonna show you the exact activities to be doing on social media daily in order to build a team of network marketers. There are 2 ways to dominate on social media, and they are to invest your money or to invest your time. Now, if you wanna invest your money, you can actually run ads. But I caution you, because if you target the wrong audience, it's like throwing your money down the toilet. I decided to go down the ads route for a while. I knew that I didn't know anything about running ads, nor did I really want to know anything about running ads. And so I actually hired an expert. First time that I tried to run ads, I found somebody that was gonna run them for free, and all I had to do was spend the money for the ads. But that didn't go exactly as planned. And I thought that maybe it was because I'd hired the wrong ads person. So I stopped the ads, didn't run ads for a while, and went and hired an expert, a very expensive expert. So not only did I start paying for monthly ads, but I also now was paying this ad expert to run them for me. And the first month, nobody clicked on the ad. Nobody did anything. So I went to my ads expert and she said, well, you just have to be patient. It just takes a little bit more time. So I was patient. The second month, all of this money is going to the ads person. All of this money is going to run the ads, and I got nothing. Again, I went back to my ads person. I said, okay, how do we fix this? And she said, just be patient a little bit longer. This went on for 3 months with nothing happening. When you're doing ads, lots of times it's like throwing money down the toilet. But if you've got lots of money to spend, you can go ahead and try it out, see how it works. It's going to be a lot of testing and a lot of tweaking. Now, there is a way to be able to put your money in and make it like a cash machine and get your money back, but it totally and completely relies on how well you know your target audience. You got to know their needs. You got to be able to solve their problems. You got to know how to talk to them. You have to know which message and offer they're going to respond to. The fastest and best way to do that is by investing your time, which is the second way to dominate on social media. Invest your time. It doesn't take a lot of time to post up a post, but post consistently. Get to know your target audience. What's their pain? What problems can you solve for them? Ask them questions, get to know them. This is also going to serve as your follow-up, because now you're creating relationships with them. They're seeing you daily. They're coming to know, like, and trust you, and they will buy from you. If you haven't done so already, click on that link and grab your free copy of the Social Media Igniter. It's going to show you exactly what to do on social media every single day in order to build your network marketing business. Thanks for watching today. Make sure you click like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.